Welcome back. Last lesson, we related different ratios. Today, we take the next step, compound proportions. What happens when two ratios are equal? Here is a real canyon work site. 5 workers lay 30 meters of water pipe in one day, all working at the same rate. Now the contractor brings in 8 workers. At the same rate, how many meters of pipe will they lay in a day? Guess if you like, by the end of this lesson, you will solve this in 3 clean lines using the ratio method. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to first tell when 4 numbers form a proportion by checking that their 2 ratios are equal. Second, find a missing value in any proportion using the ratio method. Write the ratios as fractions, cross-multiply, and solve. And third, work with continued proportions and the mean proportional, and use proportions to solve real problems about workers, farms, and machines. Let's build the idea properly. Starting from 2 ratios, you can simplify yourself. Take the ratio 4 to 10, divide both sides by 2, and it simplifies to 2 to 5. Now take 6 to 15. Divide both sides by 3, 2 to 5 again. The 2 ratios are equal. And whenever 2 ratios are equal, we say the 4 numbers are in proportion. 4, 10, 6, and 15 are in proportion. In general, 4 numbers A, B, C, and D are in proportion if the ratio A to B equals the ratio C to D, and we can always write that as a fraction equation. A over B equals C over D. This one line is the whole ratio method. So here is the ratio method we will use for every single question today. Step 1, write the 2 ratios as equal fractions. Step 2, cross-multiply, top of one fraction times bottom of the other. Step 3, solve for the unknown. 3 steps every time. One more idea from the book. Look at 3, 6, 12. 3 to 6 is 1 to 2, and 6 to 12 is also 1 to 2. When the ratio of the first to the second equals the ratio of the second to the third, the 3 numbers are in continued proportion. The middle number, 6, is called the mean proportional between 3 and 12. Worked example 1, finding a missing value in a proportion, 2 parts. A. If 3 to 5 equals 12 to x, find x. Step 1, write the ratios as equal fractions. 3 over 5 equals 12 over x. Step 2, cross-multiply. 3 times x on one side, 5 times 12 on the other, so 3x equals 60. Step 3, solve. Divide both sides by 3, x is 20. Check it, 12 to 20 simplifies to 3 to 5. The ratios match, so x equals 20 is correct. B, 4, 10, x, and 30 are in proportion, find x. In proportion means 4 to 10 equals x to 30. As fractions, 4 over 10 equals x over 30. Cross-multiply, 10x equals 4 times 3120. Divide by 10, x is 12, and check again. 12 to 30 simplifies to 2 to 5, exactly the same as 4 to 10. Fractions, cross-multiply, solve. That's the whole method. Worked example 2, continued proportion and the mean proportional. A. Find m if 6, 12, and m are in continued proportion. Continued proportion means first to second equals second to third. So 6 to 12 equals 12 to m. Write it as fractions, 6 over 12 equals 12 over m, and cross-multiply. 6m equals 12 times 12, 144. Divide by 6, m is 24. Check. 6 to 12 is 1 to 2, and 12 to 24 is also 1 to 2. Perfect continued proportion. Part B uses the very same idea with a twist. B, find the mean proportional between 9 and 16. Call it x, then 9. X and 16 are in continued proportion. 9 to x equals x to 16. As fractions, 9 over x equals x over 16. Cross-multiply x times x is x squared, and 9 times 16 is 144. So x is the square root of 144, 12. Check it. 9 to 12 is 3 to 4, and 12 to 16 is 3 to 4 as well. So the mean proportional of 9 and 16 is 12. Notice the shortcut, the mean proportional squared always equals the product of the outer two numbers. Worked example 3, the exam favorite. If a to b equals 2 to 3, find the ratio 5a plus 2b to 4a minus b. Start from the given ratio. A over b equals 2/3. So a equals 2/3 of b. Now we can write everything in terms of b. Substitute into the first part. 5a is 5 times 2/3 b, 10/3 b plus 2b, which is 6/3 b. Total 16/3 b. And the second part. 4a is 8/3 b minus b, that's minus 3/3, leaving 5/3 b. So the ratio is 16/3 b to 5/3 b. The b's cancel, the thirds cancel, 16 to 5. 16 to 5 boxed. The book also shows a faster route. Substitute the ratio numbers directly, a as 2, b as 3. 5 times 2 plus 2 times 3 is 16. 4 times 2 minus 3 is 5. 16 to 5, same answer. Either way. Time to pay off the promise from the start of the lesson, real problems solved with the ratio method. Problem 1, our pipe crew. 5 workers lay 30 meters in a day. More workers means more meters. In the same ratio, so workers and meters form a proportion. 5 workers is to 30 meters, as 8 workers is to x meters. As fractions, 5 over 30 equals 8 over x. Cross multiply, 5x equals 240, so x is 48 meters. Sense check, each worker lays 6 meters a day, and 8 sixes are 48. It works. Problem 2, a dairy farm in Eldoret. 8 cows eat 20 kilograms of feed in a day. How much feed will 14 cows need? Again, more cows, more feed, same ratio. 8 is to 20 as 14 is to x. Cross multiply. 8x equals 20 times 14, 280. Divide by 8, 35 kilograms. Each cow eats 2.5 kilos, and 14 cows eat 35. Proportion confirmed. Let's close the loop on everything you set out to learn today. 4 numbers are in proportion when their two ratios are equal, a to b equals c to d. To find any missing value, use the ratio method. Write the ratios as equal fractions, cross multiply, and solve. And in a continued proportion, first to second equals second to third, the middle number is the mean proportional, and its square equals the product of the outer two. You practice, pause, and try all 4. A, x to 8 equals 3 to 4. Find x. B, 5, 10, and m are in continued proportion. Find m. C, find the mean proportional of 4 and 25. D, 6 workers pick 42 crates of tomatoes in a day. How many crates will 9 workers pick at the same rate? Answers. Across multiply to get 4x equals 24, so x is 6. B, 5m equals 100, m is 20. C, x squared equals 4 times 25, 100, so 10. D, 6 is to 42, as 9 is to x, 63 crates. Well done, that's compound proportions. Take the practice quiz below to lock it in fresh numbers every attempt. Next lesson, rates of work, how fast people and machines finish a job. See you there.